Let's talk about last night first, Coach. How did you feel about the game overall? Again, a good push late, but obviously not enough.
Yeah, not enough is the big word. I think we have to generate more. Statistically and analytically, we're not in a good spot with shots on goal and traffic on the goaltender and making it hard for them to defend. So it's something we have to address, but admirable with the late push and no quitting, but we got to figure out a full 60.
A couple goals for Yuri Smakel as well. We talked about him when he scored in Springfield a couple weeks ago, but again, just an example of the type of player he can be for this team, and not a bad wrist shot on him either.
Yeah, Yuri's a good player down low, and just like the team, kind of everybody's got to make sure he's playing 60 minutes. But when he gets the puck down low and he's engaged in the game, he can be a pretty dominant player.
Nicholas Montempalo popped up in a bunch of the highlights as well yesterday without finding the score sheet. How have you find him coming along for Belleville?
He's a good player. I mean, he's a guy that our pro scouts found at the World Championships last year. Doesn't have any North American experience, so that's a big learning curve for a guy. And I think he's going to be a great player. I think he's going to be an NHL player at some point. But finding his way in the league and finding his way with the travel and the way of life over here, I think he's been a great asset for our team.
Is that a bigger adjustment than some people might think? You think, oh, you're playing pro hockey over there. How different can it be?
Well, if you were to go put yourself in another country with different food, different language, different rules, different meals, different traditions, it'd be a little bit of an adjustment, I would think.
Yeah, it would be, and he seems to be handling it.
Yes.
Yes, he does. All right, 2,300 games as well for Matt Mitchell yesterday. That was a milestone marked. He's a guy who flies under the radar, doesn't need a lot of fanfare, but nice to recognize him and the incredible amount of work he does for this club.
Well, the Godfather is the best in the business, and I would say that if all other 31 equipment managers were in the room, he's the best. Our room's top-notch. He keeps everybody with everything they need and more. Unbelievable person, unbelievable family man, away from his family for the season, and just the best in the business.
And again, I don't think, a role that people maybe don't understand the importance of when it comes to, as I like to say, making pros feel like pros.
Yeah, he makes everybody welcome, whether it's a recall guy from the ECHL or a guy sent down from the NHL. The swag is there, anything they need. He goes above and beyond in the room, checking in on guys like a dad to most of the guys. They vent to him. He filters it, doesn't tell me some stuff, which is great. He's a sounding board for them. Just a very, very, very valuable piece.
Absolutely. All right, it's an important night here. It's Hockey Fights Cancer Night. There's some added motivation on an evening like this? I know it is a league-wide initiative, but something that obviously touches everybody that we know.
Well, when you have a night like this, and whether it's a military night or a Hockey Fights Cancer, you check yourself and pinch yourself that at the end of the day, it's a game. It's just a game. It's a job, but it's a game, and there's real life. There's real life struggles, and I think it's a cliche, but it's so true that everybody's affected by cancer. Our room has been affected by it directly, very, very directly this season in multiple places. So to take a minute or take a night and hug those people or give them a call. I think it's a huge piece in life, and if hockey can provide a checkpoint to realize that, I think it's awesome by the league.
And with that in mind, how do you execute here tonight to get a better result against the Phantoms than we did down in Lehigh Valley at the start of the season?
Well, I think first of all we got to play a full 60, be ready at the start, and then play it right through. Whether we're up or down a goal, play the full 60. But I think our focus tonight is going to be getting inside and getting in on the goalie and scoring some ugly goals.
Thanks, Coach.